Yo, what's up? Deuce, aka Shadow with Six Paths here, and I'm coming to you live from the PS5. I said I'm coming to you live from the PS5. Let's go! Yo, it's my first video on the PS5, and it feels good, you know? I'm really enjoying how it works, the interfaces, the being able to share your screen and play the game at the same time while you're playing with your friends. Like the tech in the PS5, I should have paid more attention. Like I should have been, you know what I mean, hopped on a bandwagon, but you know what they say about a hard head, you know what I'm saying? I learned my lesson though. I definitely learned my lesson. So the first game I wanted to try out, you know, when I got my PS5 was this one right here. Now let me start by saying, twofold. One, I am not a RoboCop fan. Okay, I'm a Terminator fan. You know what I'm saying? I just personally like the toughest scene to me in RoboCop was when he became RoboCop. After that, you know, it was like I am the Prime Directive. I am going to go do something and go to Krispy Kreme and have a coffee. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, yeah, Terminator kind of talked in the same thing, but at least his was, I'll be back. I mean, yeah, it's kind of the same thing, but it's not the same thing, okay? It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. All right, we can debate that later, but it's not the same thing. Anyway, back to this game. I am not one to bag on anyone's creation. It takes time, it takes effort, it takes love, it takes thought, you know what I'm saying? I create myself, you know, so I would feel bad if somebody got on and was like, yo, that's just stupid, it's trash, it's da 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 da. But I will say, this game is just not for me, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't like it. Like I didn't like the speed of it. I didn't like I didn't like anything about this game. Yeah. Like just truth be told, like it's really not much to say outside of yeah, I really yeah. I mean it was dope that they made some of the characters look like how they were in the movie, you know, because this is supposed to take place between the second and third movie. So that's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's dope. Well, I guess that part I did like. You know, that's what I like. I like the canon of it. I like the nostalgia of it. But outside of that, this is just okay. So for one, being that this is on the PS5, I was expecting the graphics to be PS5, and to be honest, they were more PS3. You know what I'm saying? Like when I first loaded up this game, at first, before I started doing all the share screening and joining the parties and seeing how we'll save the clips for the trophies and blase, and before I got started with all that, like I said, when I first dove in and wanted to play a PS5 game because I have a PS5, I was just like, yo, I could have stuck with my PS4. Like, you know, it's not, you know. And why is he talking to a man sitting in the stuff? Like, yo, this game is just not for me. The aiming is kind of clunky. The movement is slow. Like, it honestly feels like I was playing one of those Nintendo Wii CSI games when we had to like look around and find the clues, but there wasn't really any like action to it per se. That's what most of this game feels like. And then it's set up in a way where your character has to be at a certain level in order to complete said objective. And even in the first beginning of the game, the level of what I need is way above what I can achieve at that point in time, without already knowing that I need to gear my points towards that. You understand? So yeah, if you want to go on a good nostalgia trip, I highly, check it out. If you're a RoboCop fan, do your own due diligence. Maybe I just didn't like the game because, like I said, I wasn't a fan of the movie series. I wasn't a fan of the TV series. Don't get me wrong, I've seen it. I've watched all of them at least once, but to be like, yo, I'm gonna go to Comic-Con dressed as RoboCop, nah. I'd rather go with like Dark Helmet. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather go as Choji from Naruto. I'd rather, yeah, nah. I'm not going to Comic-Con just as no RoboCop. Yeah, this is my prime directive. Yeah, nah. Think I'm okay on that. You know what I mean? But outside of that, like I said, just the mechanics of this game alone, not being able to duck and crouch, like you really are just a big bullet sponge. Like, unless you're standing like around the corner shooting, or like really got some snappy headshot skills going on, like you really just standing there taking shots, getting hit. It's not like you can move around that fast and get away. Like I say, you can't duck for cover. It's just like the movie. Like he's, the stiff moving, and that was the whole reason I didn't like that movie. Everything felt so stiff. He felt stiff. The movie felt stiff. The acting felt stiff. And I get it. It's a cult classic. People love it. People die about it. Whatever. But I'm sorry, my friend. I cannot stand on RoboCop. Like, matter of fact, speaking of RoboCop, did you see the RoboCop Terminator death battle? There you go. Are you a music fan? Huh? You are? So did you see the RoboCop Terminator rap battle? There you go. 2 for 2, buddy. 2 for 2. I'm just saying. Check it out. So have you finished watching this, and you go try this, go watch the RoboCop versus Terminator death battle. Then head over to ERB and watch the Terminator versus RoboCop rap battle. And you tell me who won. To be honest, if they made a Terminator game where you were like searching for Sarah Connor, or it take place in between the first and second movies after she already had John, before she gets locked up into the asylum, and she's going through all these different changes and learning and training, and pretty much like they did the Sarah Connor Chronicles, the show, but in game form. You know what I'm saying? From a Terminator's perspective, like he's trying to track her down, and that was like the point of the game. Like, yo, I could honestly get behind that. I mean, sure, you would have to do some search like this, but even then, I don't think it would be like, come on, man. We're talking about coming back from the future, and the first thing my man's did was go in a bar and tell him, man, let me get your clothes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Come about that. That's mine. I need that. You know what I'm saying? I got somewhere to go. I got something to do. You know what I mean? And I mean, Terminator would probably be like a bullet sponge too. He's not really that, flexible per se, but he has more movement to him than RoboCop does. I mean, it's RoboCop. Like I said, this video is not gonna be that. I really don't have. I could, but honestly, and to be real, this is the portion I was talking about here now. I'm on level 1. This is the first mission, and it's telling me I need to have some level 6 equipment. What? I need to gear up to level 6. I need to raise that skill to level 6. How, buddy? How? How do you expect me to do that? Because it's RoboCop. And this is his prime directive. I'm just playing, y'all. But on a serious note, have you already tried this game? Did you like it? You know what I'm saying? What do you think of it? Are you going to try it? What do you think of a Terminator game? Would you buy that? Do we need to get the petition going and get that to Sony so we can go ahead and get that in the works? Are you hoping that there's one already in the works? Do I need to hit Google and find out? You know? Like, comment, subscribe, share, follow. I'll follow you back. All right, y'all. Take it easy. Till next time.
One parking ticket is all it takes to improve mindfulness.